Hi, Scorpios. Sorry, this is a little crooked. I have my phone plugged in. I have to run an errand after this, so I needed to charge. But I wanted to start getting these readings underway. So this is for Scorpio. May or may not resonate for every Scorpio. If it does, awesome. Leave me your comments, like, share, subscribe. Let's dive in. I've already pulled the cards. And let's see what Scorpios are up to. This is for the week of June 25th to July the 3rd. So this first card you got here, it just says time for a nap. And the number is 24. So if that is significant to you, or 4, 5, 6, 6 could be a significant number for you as well. So this is talking about rest, rejuvenation, renewal, just some time for like no action and allowing dreams to arise. So this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, and also your desires. Nothing is important as rest, detachment, and being neutral. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. Now, when we're talking about relationships and matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's a good time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything new. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Now, I will tell you, as I have pulled cards farther down the road, maybe a little different. So I feel like Scorpios in this reading, you maybe be able to take little bits of this and little bits of that, because I really feel like this is speaking to several Scorpios, not just one, okay? And if we're going to talk about our money on my mind, right? This is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of attachments to any outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to rest. So I feel most Scorpios are just 100 miles an hour, which most Scorpios are in general. Hardworking, very driven, artistic, full of ideas. But in doing so, sometimes we miss the messages that Spirit is trying to deliver to us. And so taking a time out, taking a break, taking a rest, taking a nap will give you the opportunity to listen to Spirit, meditate, connect. Okay. So, as we dive into the tarot deck, we have 10 of Swords. So, unfortunately, this is not a good omen. As you can see, all the swords in his back could be about backstabbing, betrayal, bad-mouthing, somebody bitching behind your back, bitterness, and maybe enemies. It can talk about collapse, severing ties, goodbyes, and the final nail in the coffin of a relationship or a situation. It can talk about being fatigued, exhaustion, breakdowns, and just unable to cope. And that's when we go back to this. You have to stop, Scorpio. You have to take a rest. You have to take a nap. You have got to. You are hitting rock bottom, maybe hitting a wall. You're being in a dead-end situation, and you're exhausted. Okay? Now, for some Scorpios, maybe that doesn't represent you. Maybe it represents more of, maybe, someone in your life is playing the victim, or you're being the victim, or someone's being overly dramatic or seeking attention. Okay? It can also have actual physical violence and attacks. So that's really never a good sign. Now, this card, Ten of Swords, when it comes to relationship, it's, guys, it talks about breakups and divorces and separation and bitterness and severing ties. So if we go back to the taking out, for some of you, you just need to take a time out. Don't make any moves. Just kind of let it marinate is what I like to call it, right? And listen, okay? I mean, you're probably already aware that your relationship was in serious trouble. This is no light bulb moment, okay? But maybe it's time for you to take that time out and for you to accept it. Maybe you just need that little space, right? This card can also indicate betrayal, maybe infidelity. Ugh, it's never nice. Alternatively, this card may simply indicate that you're being overly dramatic. For some Scorpios, seeking attention, playing the victim with your partner. And if this is the case, it could be the final nail in your relationship coffin if you don't stop that behavior. Like, that is not going to work, okay? Now, for some Scorpios, if you're in an abusive relationship, the Ten of Swords warns you that you are in serious danger. And I am going to beg you to find help. Take immediate action to ensure your safety and survival. If you need help and you don't know where to turn, please message me. I will help you find out who you need to contact to get you out of that situation. No one should have to endure an abusive situation. Now, for my single Scorpios, it could be an indication that you're still reeling from the last breakup. You're just living in that, what I like to marinate in it, right? And even though the relationship was unhealthy and it had just run its course, you're just not ready for it to end on some level. And maybe you're still struggling to come to terms with the finality of the breakup. And Scorpio, you just need to take some time out to heal and to rediscover who you are and what actually makes you happy independently of a relationship. So taking a nap, taking a break, not dating anyone, just really like, who am I? What is it I want in a relationship? What am I seeking? Now, if we switch over to money and career, you may feel like you've hit a dead end at your job. It may be time to move on, get a different role, sever the ties, okay? And it can also signify that you may be the subject of people bad-mouthing you at work or backstabbing you. So, keep your ears open, be on the lookout, and maybe really pay attention. Maybe not open up so much to your fellow coworkers because someone might be trying to swoop in and steal your position. Okay. Now for other Scorpios, it may just be you are overdoing it at work front and you're pushing yourself too hard, and maybe because you're avoiding a relationship. Okay. You're exhausted. You're done. Hitting a wall. You need to take care of yourself, Scorpio, or you're not going to be good to anyone. Okay. If you're burned out. So, and for my Scorpios that have their own business, guys, this could be a rough time. With COVID, a lot of businesses are struggling. We could talk about failure, and I hate to say that. So just be so careful, Scorpios, in your financial dealings at this time, and don't take any unnecessary risk. It's not a time to gamble in your job or with your money. When it comes to health, right? Once again, you're fatigued, you're exhausted, you might have a nervous breakdown because you are just trying to do too much. You've got to stop and you have to take a rest, Scorpio. Deep breaths, okay? Now, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to the Ten of Swords, we're talking about that you might be severing ties with an old belief system. And it can also be a warning to be on the lookout for people in your spiritual circle that maybe are being disloyal or dangerous. If you Scorpios are dipping in the dark, you need to step away and get to the light. You need the protection, guys. Okay, so let's pop over to this next card, and we've got Six of Pentacles, aka Coins. Okay, so this is a much better card. So for some Scorpios, this is going to ring loud and clear. For other Scorpios, this might be your message, okay? So this represents kindness and generosity and gifts. And, someone in your life just may be wanting to pour out to you all of this stuff. Or maybe you have a lot of wealth and prosperity and you're the one in the position to help somebody else. This card can talk about sharing and charity and donations. And if you're the one in the difficult situation, this card can indicate that there is help available and that someone will assist you or support you, but you have to reach out. You have to ask for help, okay, Scorpio? Don't be afraid to ask. For some Scorpios, you may be feeling a strong sense of community or compelled to help those around you when this card appears. It's also a card of power and control. So you might find yourself in a position of authority or being well respected by others when it appears in your reading. Six of Coins is usually a positive card to get, as it can signify equality and fairness, and can also symbolize being well paid, being valued, or being rewarded for hard work. And you just remember to share your good fortune with those around you. So let me just go back here. So if you're like, okay, I'm confused. So either this applies to two different Scorpios, or this is your past position and you're moving into this position. Okay? Six of Coins in love is talking about, it's a great card, that you and your partner are going to be kind and generous toward each other. You have the balance, all right? Good prosperity, positivity. Now, if you're single, it can indicate that you will meet someone who will be generous and kind to you. And it can also be an indicator that being generous with your time and energy may lead you to someone new. Be open and giving, and the universe will reward you for it. Remember, karma is not always good. Karma is good as well. What you put out, you come back threefold. So don't be afraid to help others, right? So in health, this is talking about an upswing in your health and wellness. And if you've been dealing with an illness, card can indicate that you may need to reach out for help and support from others. Go to the doctor, get some healing, get some medication. Don't be afraid, okay? And maybe in spirituality, maybe you're the one that can share wisdom and enlightenment with others. But reaching out and helping someone in the spiritual community is a really great time right now. So the last card that we got is Ace of Cups. Okay, so this signifies new beginning. So, guys, I really feel like, I normally don't try to pull past, present, future, but as I'm reading this, I'm feeling like this is maybe coming more into that, or once again, it may be separate. So I want you guys to let me know how this resonates with you guys. But the Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings, and it's usually about love. And it's going to be about empathy and compassion or happiness. And it indicates that you'll be feeling happy and feeling good about yourself. And it's a great time to start new friendships and get out there and socialize. People will be very receptive, kind, and friendly to you when you see the Ace of Cups. It can also be an indication of good news or celebrations coming your direction, Scorpio. So that's exciting. When we talk about relationship, if you're single, love is coming in, okay? New relationships, they're going to be exciting, okay? Now, if you're in a relationship, it can signify an opportunity for renewal in the relationship where you and your partner can let go of past wrongs and open your heart to each other, bringing joy, harmony, and contentment. It can also represent celebrations, maybe a baby shower, engagements, or weddings. It can also be an indicator of pregnancy and fertility. So, Scorpios, if you don't want a baby, be careful. And we talk about spirituality, it's a sign about opening your heart to the love of the universe is trying to send you. You should feel a deep connection to spirit when this card appears, and you may find new spiritual gifts or abilities coming your way. So, quieting your mind and resting will give you the opportunity to open to spirit and receive those messages. Now, Scorpio, first and foremost, I want you to love yourself. You're lovable. You deserve love, Scorpio. So don't be like, I just don't deserve it. I'm not worth it. No one loves me. I guess I'll go eat worms. Remember that one? Toss that out of there. You need to free yourself from that mindset of that, okay? For some of you, you need to take your life back. So when it comes to love, are you going to stand up, be this unicorn, stand up and be almighty and just walk over the fence, right? And free yourself of the mindset that you're in. So either you're free in your mindset and you're going to work on the relationship and you're going to be better after you've laid here and rested for a little bit, or you're going to jump out and be like, I'm out of here. I'm gone. For some of you, it is about going. It's about releasing your ex, releasing the person you're with. Write him that letter. Clear it out. Be done. It's exhausting. Look, you're exhausted again. You got to take another nap. Sleeping all the time. Scorpios, you just got to trust the situation. You have to have faith. If love has not been coming to you or it's been avoiding you, it's because you've been like, no, I don't want it. Don't you dare shoot me in the butt, Cupid. Don't do it. Okay? But if you're single, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. I mean, Cupid is twirling around your head. They're trying to get your attention. So pay attention because you are calling in your soulmate. So keep up your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. Help you bring you together. You have to raise your vibration. You have to be of good mind and soul for your soulmate, for you guys to meet up. And if you don't love yourself, don't expect your soulmate to love you either. Right? You have to be lovable and sweet and kind and full of love and light. Your soulmate's gonna be like, you know what? I ain't stepping into that hot mess. All right, Scorpios, I am out of here. Let me know if this resonated. If so, subscribe, like, share, and I will talk to you soon. Leave a comment. Namaste.